Caro Emerald pop és jazz énekesnő karrierjét ez a szám indította el 2008-ban. A Becky Tapot eredetileg egy japán popcsapat énekelte volna, de Caro meggyőzte a producert, hogy adja neki a dalt. A nevét ezután 2010-ben ismerték meg világszerte, amikor magát Michael Jackson szorította le a dobogóról a holland lemezeladási listán.
Let's start with a little test, because it's really hard to believe that you are Dutch of origin. Like, you look like an American diva, you speak perfectly American English. So I'm not sure if I pronounce it well, but it's like hoe de avond hoharaya het is zo leuk om hier te zijn. Sorry about my accent, but what does that mean?
Well, I didn't get everything, but the first thing you said was goedenavond. And it's great to be here.
The whole sentence was good evening, Hungary. It's so nice to be here. Do you really feel like that now? Or how do you feel here?
Oh, it's really nice to be here. Yeah, I know I have a lot of Hungarian fans, so I'm really looking forward tonight. I actually recently found out that the city of Budapest has the most YouTube views in the world from me. You know, more than London or Amsterdam or any other city in the world. So yes, there must be a lot of fans here, so it's great, yeah.
We overlooked us ocean deep, but now this river that we're swimming through is promises to keep. The sun comes up, there is no heat, 'cause what we're feeling is revealing, are we dead?
Your music is mostly about the 50s. Why are you so fond of this era?
Well, it's just a fun thing to play with, basically. It's nice to go to different eras, music-wise, to get to a different atmosphere. I mean, there's so many music in the world that has been made, and it's also very inspiring, you know. So that's basically it, you know. The music from that time is just, I think it's very magical in the way it sounds, the way it was recorded, and that's what attracts me to it. And of course there's a nostalgic feeling to it.
Somewhere that sometimes you get inspired by movies too. Is that true? And what movies, for example?
Good question. That was actually for my first album, Deleted Scenes from the Cutting Room Floor, and it's something that my writing team. I'm part of the writing team for the songs, and it's a thing that basically my writers do. You know, they watch a lot of like little YouTube videos, because if you want to get an idea of where you want to go, that's what you should imagine. You know, you want to write something and you're like, okay, let's go for this kind of like, I don't know, 50s swing band thing, and then you go and you watch little videos. It can be very inspiring, and so in that way we also look to this movie called To Catch a Thief with Grace Kelly in it, and there's a scene where she drives the car, passing the ocean, you know, with a lovely view and everything. And it appeals to imagination, you know. She's gorgeous, we're in this filmic scenery, and the song Riviera Life is written about that, about the feeling that you get when you get inside of a car. You just want to go, you just want to live a grand life, and like Grace Kelly, you know, basically. So that's actually the way we work.
Under the stars, there shines one light that always glistens, always listens to the whispers of the night when skies are...
Ebben a videóban az egyik James Bond film jelenetei alatt hallhatjuk Caro Emerald-ot, nem véletlenül. Néhány évvel ezelőtt felmerült ugyanis az ő neve is a 007-es táblistájára. Az álom akkor még nem valósult meg, ami viszont a színészi babérokat illeti, voltak más próbálkozások.
Männer? Wir machen uns überhaupt nicht aus Männern.
Oh, wir würden uns mit Männern niemals abgeben. Diese schrecklichen, haarigen Biester, die alles antatschen müssen. Und dabei wollen sie alle nur dasselbe von einem Mädchen.
Ich muss doch sehr bitten, meine Gnädigste.
Sehr schön. Das war, you are Jack Lemmon now, okay?
The man.
Yeah, the man. They're both men. Very good makeup.
No, I mean the man that looks like a man.
Yeah, not the man.
I'm
at
the dark.
So an interview with you when you played a whole scene in German from Some Like It Hot. Do you remember that in Germany?
No.
You actually read the parts of it in German, but I was like wondering that you could be an actress. Have you ever thought of it? And if you did, then in what kind of role can you imagine yourself in a movie?
I have never thought of being an actress, and I really wouldn't want to. No, I'm not an actress, and I wouldn't be good at that at all. What is true is that when I sing, I feel like I'm over-exaggerating the lyrics and performing it, and there's a little bit of acting to that, and I like that very much. I like that part of it, yeah.
So we won't see you in any movies?
I don't think so, but I always say never, because you don't know. I might change my mind and just change something, in a couple of years. But now I really feel like a musician.
I picked a perfect avenue down the road to both of you. Did I go Dutch? This is too much. With all the money in the world, you could never buy this girl quite enough. It will be tough.
Where do you get the inspiration for your outfit, for example? And how long does it take to look so perfectly diva-like?
Well, makeup usually takes about 1 hour, or maybe a little bit longer, and then to put on the clothes and everything, I think it's about 1 hour and 15 minutes. And inspiration for clothing, I get it just basically everywhere, and mostly just in the fashion magazines, like anyone else. But what I've also recently done is I went to this shop, and they had fabrics. Then I look at the fabrics and I check if I like it, and then I bought a couple of fabrics, and we went to this seamstress, and she would make something out of it, and I have an idea of what kind of outfit it should be, like a dress or a skirt, and I have a lot of stuff made, and I buy a lot of stuff on web shops, just modern web shops, basically.
And got me waking up, shaking up, tangled up. You could be waking up, making up, tangled up. You can't be faking it, making it for my love. Before it's tragedy, don't get me tangled up.
I heard that you didn't really have any special requirements, only healthy food, like healthy fruits and vegetables here.
Oh, yeah.
And do you actually live a healthy life? Do you have time for it?
I live a very healthy life, yeah, and I believe that's. I mean, if you live a life like mine, I mean, I won't say I work so many hours, but it's pretty tough. It's a lot of traveling. It's sometimes not a lot of sleep. It's working late. It can be really heavy. So it's very important that I'm healthy, and especially when I'm on stage for 1.5 hours, and you need this energy. So I live very healthily.
I don't think my friends would eat this for breakfast because their moms would say it would be too unhealthy.
So you don't really have this special Dutch habit of eating chocolate for breakfast. Is that actually true?
Yes, it's true. It's called. It's basically it's like it's a topping that you put on the sandwich. Yeah. I've never liked that. No.
I would love to live there, I think. I'm a chocolate addict, so...
I should bring some for you next time.
Felvételek, koncertek, repülőterek és interjúk. Caro Emerald naptára egy évre előre teljesen tele van. Hollandia, Dánia és Németország csak néhány a soron következő állomások közül.
So you said that you are living a really rushing life. What if you had the chance to stop for a moment and imagine the perfect day for yourself? How would it look like? What would you spend your day with?
I just like to be, as boring as it sounds, I just like to be at home. I just like to be at home and to, I don't know.
Alone?
Alone, yeah, that's nice. And to, you know, just to how do you say that? You know, just to clean up a bit and, I don't know, cook, do some grocery shopping and do that stuff. That's things that I enjoy. You know, when you live such a wild life, then stuff like that becomes really special.
Once you said also in another interview that if you had 3 wishes, like whatever you want, you wouldn't wish anything because you reached everything already that you wanted to. Then may I ask which is the experience in your life that you would love to relive, witness, like experience again?
It would be, I think it would be my big break, you know, when I just started off, especially in Holland. Everything was so, like, it was so overwhelming and I didn't know how to behave and I didn't know how to do everything. I was so inexperienced, at least I felt really inexperienced, and to do all those things, you know, like interviews and being on TV and video recordings for the first time, and to be in such a buzz, you know, it was like being in the eye of a storm and you don't even see it. And I would like to relive that, yeah, I would. Yeah, just to get a feeling of what actually happened, you know, because I think I would see that more clearly.
Öt éves kora óta énekel, sokszor azt mondja magáról, hogy úgy érzi, mintha amolyan véletlenül lett popstar lenne, aki csupán a szerencsének köszönheti a sikert. Miközben egyedülálló hangja milliókat ragad magával világszerte. Karrierjét énektanárként kezdte, kíváncsi voltam velem, Bot csinálta énekessel, hogyan kezdené az oktatást.
Wow, it's so long ago. We would do vocal exercises like hallelujah.
Okay, no way.
No, okay.
No. Így azt hiszem mindenki jobban járt, ami viszont Miss Emeraldot illeti, reméljük betartja az ígéretét. Várjuk a holland csokival együtt.
To all the people from Debrecen, thank you so much for inviting me to your lovely town. I will be performing tonight. It's going to be my first time in your city, and I hope that you will all be there and you will enjoy it, and I'll come back. Bye.